Twitter is a terrible, terrible place. It is my least favorite place to spend all of my time on, and still somehow I always find myself on there. Like if I'm just like in a waiting room somewhere, I'm like, let's see, I click that big old X, and I regret it immediately. So when Twitter comes together with Reddit, it's going to be real nice and real special. And some shade was thrown at the commentary community recently with the commentary starter pack, and I gotta be honest, I'm in love with it. Everything about it is just a masterpiece. I don't normally talk about this in person, and it's Dream and Chris Chan, and I feel like the biggest lackluster part of this is they should have added more names to that, because there are definitely more people they're like, no, I don't talk about this guy, and they get mentioned all the time. I can't think of any off the top of my head, but you could add like 30 names to that. Throw Charlie in there. You could throw the Lolcow podcast. You could throw a bunch of stuff in there. The weird weight obsession, yeah, I definitely understand that one in the community, even though there's plenty of dudes who throw shade at like weight gain and then themselves are moving on. The demonetization symbol, that's perfect. The clickbait buzzwords, I've used these. I don't even consider myself like a full-blown, like I'm a nobody on the spectrum of like content creators, and I use those titles, so that's amazing. The lengthwise, I'm always on that low end. I'm always just like, yeah, I'm just gonna barely make it in, if that. Sometimes it's like 2 to 3 minutes, right? I try to upload pretty frequently, so I get that one. And then this is my favorite, the edge meter. If you only follow Turkey Tom on Twitter, I agree with this. If you follow Turkey Tom on Twitter, you are worried for his mental health. You're like, he posts the weirdest stuff I've ever seen in my entire life. And I'm like, why? Why are you doing this? Why are you making my day worse? Sunny V2, sometimes I think low key, if Sunny V2 shared more of his own personal opinions, he would be on the edgier side than Turkey Tom. I feel like that guy. Some very strange takes. Gamer from Mars, I don't really watch him, to be honest. I watched a little bit of his like fluff piece on the Airsoft Fatty. I'm an Airsoft Fatty hater. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry about that if you're a fan of his, but I don't know. There's something about him I just don't trust. And Gamer from Mars stuff, and then Wavy Web Surf. Dude, nicest guy on the internet. This man, every video is a comfort video. This man is the reason I trust hymns. I was like, after seeing his like progress stuff, I'm like, okay, I got to get hymns. And, this deserved the amount of upvotes and comments it got. The starter pack for the video essay commentary channel, absolutely gorgeous. 10 out of 10. 9.5 out of 10. Add more names of I don't normally talk about this person. You're set. And, as a smaller creator, I love this. And I just want to address something. I've had some people, they're like, why do you use this little crappy mic? You should invest in a nicer mic. Oh, I've got like I could. I just don't. They're like, oh, dude, you should really get a camera. It's not really good to just have your phone as your camera. I'm like, oh, man, you're right. I definitely should. And I could. I've got the cameras. I just don't. And you know why? It's because I'm too busy collecting Lego and organizing my Lego room, and I need help. Okay, goodbye.